So this next reading I've already started with my Moonology, past, present, future, to go with follow up from my last one. So my Moonology present is, no, past, have faith in your dreams. Oh, my fingernail matches. But yes, exactly, have faith in my dreams, which is what I've been doing, which is why I'm still moving on. I'm still going, even though it's difficult having faith in my dreams. And now that I have dreams, that's another thing. Because at first, when I would get this card, and they would be like, have faith in your dreams. And I'm like, what dreams? I didn't have any. So, yes. And then my present card says, believe in the impossible. And I'm like, what could that mean? What's impossible that's happening? Then I was like, oh my God. I've been on the phone today with a special person in my life, a family member that I haven't talked to, it seems like, in years, and I didn't know when we would ever talk again. And I didn't like that, but, and it all went off without a hitch. And that was just like amazing. And I looked at this and thought, wow, that is impossible. Impossible shit really does happen. So I'm excited whenever I get this card, but now that I'm thinking about things in a bigger way, I'm not worried about what it could mean. Now I'm more excited and looking forward to what it means. And then my future card, which was in my last reading, adjustments are required. And my first thought is, okay, what? What adjustments? I know this. I know that adjustments are required in my goals and what I'm trying to do, but I need to know exactly what. So that's what I'll be meditating on, like exactly what, and listening for the answers, what it is that I need to do. Like right now, I guess I've been so busy in my mind and with things going on, sometimes I just can't think about what's next. And it's like, okay, sometimes I need like the direct, exact, drop it in my face so I can go, oh, okay. Then go from there. And then my bottom deck energy, same card I got in my last reading, show the world the real you. And I know exactly what that means. It means do what I'm doing right now, doing this reading and sharing and growing my business and, doing more for my double mission of, healing myself and childhood traumas and helping the world, helping raise the vibration and consciousness in the world. Little by little. Little by little. So I just thought that was amazing. I believe in the impossible. It's like, it's weird that I was like, what could this be talking about? Wow, I know exactly what it's talking about. That's wild. Put a piece of amethyst. I had this piece there last time too. Piece of amethyst. Let me do a little more of my pile. I already protected my space. Because I stay surrounded in a bubble of ultraviolet gold and white light field, ever expanding from my heart space. And only positive, benevolent energies are allowed in my space. I'm constantly in that bubble, ether non-spiraling, in my dark purple or pyramid. That makes me smile whenever I think about that. I love it. My Palo Santo. And I use this to like remove, negativity and evil from my eyes and my mouth, and from what I hear, so I can try to stay balanced. But yes, so anyway. So, my starseed cards. That smells so good. My starseed cards. I love candles. Say I love candles. Alright. So anyway, This is my star seed. Past, present, future. Let me see. I'm so grateful for my intuition. So my past star family, which says you're part of a team of souls, call and support. And I agree with this 100 because my last reading, I had Star Brothers, to show that I'm not alone and I have support. So, perfect past card. And it's such a pretty color, it matches up. And then my present card is Lost Lands. Let me get my glasses. Oh, I can't see. All right. Let's see. My present card, Lost Lands. Soul memories, gifts. You've done this before, right? That's my confidence for right now, to not stress over, am I going to get it? Am I going to get it done? What am I doing? Do I know what I'm doing? Yes, I know what I'm doing because I've done this before. And I was just telling my star sister, the reason I have so many talents in this lifetime is because I perfected all these talents in previous lives. I was number one on my game and all the talents that I have. So all the talents I have now are basically to keep me busy, keep me occupied, and to help me get my work done. And that's why I have so many. And so I'm grateful for that, but it helps me to know I've done this before and I'll be okay. And I'm here with a designated mission. And I didn't come here to fail, I came here to win and to make sure I get done what I get done. Right. And my future, earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. Yeah, that's always hard for me to do. Sometimes slow down because I have so much to do and I get overwhelmed. And if I don't stop, then I can't really take time to think about the adjustments I need to make. And the only way I can really do that is to stop for a second and listen. And yeah, it's been cold outside, but I still can, when the sun is up, I lay in the sun in my bed, I go outside, and even if I have to sit in the car, and I sit in the windows in the sun, and I have all my plants everywhere, and that helps me with nature. And my body take energy. Wow, I had this last time too. I guess I have to keep reminding myself, well, yeah, I do though, because, I get easily overwhelmed. Perspective says, none of this matters. Zoom out and find a common ground. And that's true, because getting caught up in this matrix of what's going on and am I doing this right? Is this okay? Is this going to be fine? It's like, stop. Zoom out. Realize it's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And it's all good. And it's basically, it's like just staying in that. Trying to stay in that mindset is the challenge. For me. Trying to stay in that is the challenge. So, my crystal grids. Past, present, future. What I have to look forward to. Coming up. What I have to look forward to. I keep seeing my last card from last time. Like, I said 3 times about balance. That's crazy. Pass. Huh? Fun. I had this as my pass last time too. That's because that's so important. Like, I have to be balanced, like, for real. And I have to add a little bit of fun in my life every day in order for me to be okay. That's like so key with me. You know, that's like so key. Especially with me being by myself a lot. It's so easy to get overwhelmed and stressed. So, and I really do incorporate fun into my life a lot. I've been skating in the house. I've been doing that, and that's fun. Just doing little things for myself, little projects for myself, working on myself. That's fun. Playing in my hair and makeup, doing new little styles and stuff. Yeah, it's like getting back to the things that I really like, decorating and things like that. Because you have to balance practicality and spirituality. It's easy to go one-sided. So, and my current, present heart protection. And I have to say yes with that because of that, believing the impossible situation that happened, me getting back in touch with family and, people I haven't talked to in a long time. And, a lot of it was based on, just differences in life. There's some hurt parts and things like that. And since I have a different perspective in life, I'm a different person and doing things different, I still have to remember, who I am. And as a Cancer, I have to protect my heart. I have to protect my actions and the way I handle things and the way I do things. Because it's easy to let yourself slip back into old, patterns of behavior. And I really want to read what this is. This is heart protection. Structure, balance. I just said balance. It says, pink fluorite is a stone for your heart chakra. You may be in need of some heart protection. If you have recently gone through a breakup or lost someone you love, your heart may be vulnerable to even the slightest bit of stress. Yes, that's true. I just lost my auntie yesterday. Yep. And then, when you have death in the family, a lot of times you rekindle with family that you may have not talked to for a long time. And that's a part of the believing the impossible. And you just have to make sure that you stay in the right frame of mind. So anyway, it says, your heart just needs some space and protection to heal. When your heart is out of balance, it can affect all your other chakras, which can accentuate issues or just bring more sorrow. And I think this is amazing because this is what I slept with last night. Stones. Malachite, Chrysocolla, and desert rose selenite for protection. And then the green ones were for my heart. And the fact that they have the dark, blend in, that's also for grounding and protection too. So I'm amazed at how I'm right on point with, the things that I just naturally do that my soul tells me to do. And I follow it. But yet these were under my pillow and I had these in my pocket all day. So it's amazing that, we're talking about protecting the heart, because of loss and just rekindling old situations. That's like amazing. Like, wow. I'll keep these out here. Make these a part of my grid. Yep. So it says, let fluorite help protect you from any more undue stress. And I have a piece of fluorite. Here's a really pretty piece. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. That's like pretty purples. So I'll add that as well. I think I'm going to put it down here by the heart protection. Because it says pink fluorite, but that's purple, but still. Okay, let fluorite help protect you from any more undue stress and allow it to bring organization back to your life by helping you dissolve any negative energy that may have attached itself to you. And I do carry fluorite in my purse as far as part of my empath pack to help me dissolve negative energy and keep it at bay. That's in my purse. To dissolve any negative energy that may have attached itself to you. This card may also indicate your heart is guarded and a wall may need to come down to let love in. And that's true too, because when you go through hurt, especially dealing with family, that's hard to release and let go, because normally when you deal with family hurt, you hurt the most, and you never want that to happen again. So you do put up a wall because you never want to experience that. You don't want your family to hurt you, and you don't want to hurt them. And it's kind of like a divorce. Like you never want to go through it again. So as a result, you do put up a wall, and do have your heart protected more than it needs to be. And it's okay to be a little vulnerable, But it says pink fluorite will also assist you to stabilize your aura and aid in psychic work, as it operates with the third eye chakra. And that's a good one with this this fluorite, this purple, deals with third eye. This is a perfect combination while working with heart issues. Allow your inner wisdom to help you through this situation. Maybe you are being guided to truly find what your heart desires. What makes your heart sing? Follow your intuition and come from a place of love, because when you do, you will no longer need protection of any sort. Your heart will shine so strong, nothing will influence it. And that's what I like about these stones, the green heart stones, having the dark, the dark root, base colors mixed in as well, because that's what you need for that grounding protection. And if that's built into your heart, center, you're going to be okay. And you don't have to worry about it so much, So your heart will shine strong, so nothing will influence it. This is also a time to bring in balance and structure to your world. Fluorite has a beautiful solid shape. Call on this crystal to help you bring structure and balance back to your life. So my last two readings, the last card in the crystal grid was balance with the shaman stones. And that called attention to what I need in my life a lot. And plus I'm a Cancer Leo, so I have to work on balance all the time and not be too much water and too much fire. I'm like 29 and 31%, so I could go either way. And I spend a lot of time going either way, and the whole goal is to be balanced, And that's why it talked about adjustments being required so that I can have a more balanced life, And I talked about balancing my practicality and spirituality so I don't go off, and do too much, just stay in spirituality, because I can have my head in the spirituality clouds, like all the time. And, that's not good. And then go practicality where you're just doing everything else in the world and spiritual stuff gets shoved to the side, and that's not good either, So keeping it all in perspective, keeping faith in your dreams, being balanced and knowing you could do it. Don't be hard on yourself. I can't do this. You've done it before. Have faith in your dreams. Take time in nature. Have some fun. You know, if you get lonely, you got to start family. You got to start brothers and sisters. You got to look, star brothers, 7 sisters. You know, call on them and use them. And just, you know, keeping that in mind. Because this spiritual walk can be very lonely. And it's easy to get stuck on, oh, I'm by myself. Nobody thinks the way I do. Nobody understands me. I'm like a Lone Ranger. You know, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, at some point. So, by my future is passion. I guess I'm just going to be teary-eyed with this one. Yep. So, anyway, passion. And I know, it's like when I get these cards, I already know what it's telling me and why I got this. You know, this is a part of me showing the world the real me. And the real me is my passions and what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about so many things, but it's like, narrowing it down to one. And for right now, this is my most passionate, doing, oracle readings and cards and intuition, and I call it spiritual therapy. The last time I was in school, secular school, it was to be a therapist because I love helping people. I love listening to people, and their problems and issues and trying to help them with solutions. And that's one of my passions. Just helping people in general is one of my passions. And before, I used to help people without heart protection. I didn't have heart protection. So my heart would always be open, extra vulnerable, and man, I just would be hurt all the time. And being an empath and not really understanding what that meant, man, I just took on everything and I just didn't get the proper release. And I would overindulge in things, which I talked about the last time too. Overindulge in things and, really wouldn't get the balance that I need. So now being able to do these things from this mindset is going to help me a lot. So passion, ruby record keeper. Look at that, the colors are so perfect. The pinks and the purple. So I need to read this card because I've never gotten this one before. So passion. Ruby is a stone that stimulates the base, sacral, and heart chakras. Wow, on the heart again. Draw on it when you need courage or strength. Sit down. Draw on it when you need courage or strength. And I know I need that right now. We're trying to keep doing all this stuff by myself and, losing an important family member and, was a part of a trio of, 3 of us grew up together and, all suffered breast cancer in the left and 2 of them are now gone and I'm still here and, feeling a certain kind of way about that, and, I guess survivor's guilt and, who wants to go on like that? And I've been thinking about that and it's like, oh man, so this is perfect. Drawing on this when you need courage and strength. It says you may have exhausted yourself doing too much or are battling through some life changes. All that. Because I have been exhausted. Because I've been through so much in the past year. That chaos 5 year. Then the year before that and all the cancer and the surgeries and just on and on and on. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm just trying to chill out. And that's what my cards is telling me. Slow down. And it's like, oh, I can't. It's like, yeah, you can. Yeah. So, it says, it's time to recharge your batteries with Ruby and stimulate your creativity as well as your vitality. Earth pulsing, pulses a mother, slow down, take time in nature, adjustments are required. Work on your creativity, show the world the real you, have a little fun with that. Have faith in your dreams. It says, it's time to bring passion back to your life while ensuring you remember to nurture yourself. We need to give our bodies the right nutrition. I just talked about that. with some health memes, you know. I just went and bought a bunch of healthy food yesterday. Stuffing me the juice, about 4 or 5 bags of salad, and it's like I gotta get back on track. All this moving around, you know. Now I'm in my place, settled, and I just see it. I say, okay, so what do I gotta do? Get back to drinking my gallon of water. Make sure, you know, I'm eating the foods that I want to eat. I don't have to eat on the run. You know, I can cook and eat what I need, and I can take my time. Got all my weights out, you know, so I can lift weights, and got my spiritual room office kind of set up. Tending to my flowers, growing my food from scraps downstairs in the kitchen, you know. So, exactly. So, we need to give our bodies the right nutrition. So, when we find our passion for something, we have the physical stamina to see it through. Mm-hmm. Being closely associated with the base chakra, it reminds us to look after ourselves physically. Ruby can also stimulate Kundalini energy, in my Bobby Hemming voice. So if it's a passion you are after, Ruby is your crystal. And Ruby is my birthstone. And my ring. Ain't that something? So for right now, that's the only ruby I have, but I'm going to use this red jasper to add to my grid. Definitely. And this is a larvacite. This is a root stone. I'm going to put over here. I have a lot of root stones. I have a smoky quartz. It's good for smoky quartz. And that's pretty. And then this is my red jasper. That's pretty too. I like it. I like it a lot. I love raw stones too. So anyway, it says, as well as the beautiful qualities ruby brings, this one is also a record keeper, a storer of ancient information. Is it answers you seek? Mm-hmm. And that main answer is, how am I going to get this stuff done? I got the plans. I know what I want to do. How am I going to get it done? Those are the answers that I seek. And I just said the adjustments are required. And I said, what I need to know when I get this card, because I've gotten it twice, is, okay, what? I need to know exactly. Like, drop it in my lap, tell me, because my mind is gone with trying to recoup from moving and surgeries and all this stuff, and just recouping, and like family changes like that and stuff, and it's like I can't think, and there's only so much you can do physically. You have to surrender to that. You have to surrender to the divine and be like, okay, I've done all I can do physically. Now it's time for spirit to step in, because there's nothing else I could do, because I can't even think. I'm so tired. So it's like I get told exactly what to do, and I listen way more now. Because like you see, how can I have the stamina to do? I have faith in my dreams and to follow them. How can I, even make a necessary adjustments if I don't have the stamina, the rest, and the time in nature, and the right food and all that? Mm-hmm. And just rest in my mind, so I'm not thinking about the same shit over and over and over. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, when meditated with, record keepers can help us discover universal truths. Do not go into the meditation with a specific question in mind. Let whatever information is in the crystal come to you. You may be surprised by what you receive, but know it is exactly what you need at this time. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's funny. That's why I said, With the adjustments are required, you know, I need to know specific, drop it in my lap. I don't know what it is, but I need to know. But when it comes, I need to know, boom, this is it. Because I can't miss it right now. I can't miss it. You know, I can't miss it. So, my bottom deck energy, insight. That's funny because that's exactly what I have to have to understand the adjustments. You know, to understand what's required to be able to see it. That's I'm gonna read that. And that's card number 11, right? Angel number 11. Number 11 says, insight, re-energizing expression. Does that say iolite? Is that an eye? Yeah, I think that's an eye. Yeah, iolite. Iolite is a stone of spiritual insight. Do you have a particular problem you need to shed some light on? Or are you in need of assistance in focusing on what you need in your life? The wild. Like, yeah. That's what, yeah. The adjustments are required. What adjustments? You know, passion. Do you have questions? Need answers? Yeah. And then here we go. Do you need, you know, help focusing on what you need in life? Yeah. It's alignment. Says, whatever the issue, iolite. I never heard of that. So I gotta really look that up. It's weird saying it. Anyway, iolite is a beautiful stone to work with. It is an excellent aid for shamanic journeying or meditating to help you visualize and then allowing you to understand what you see. When we meditate or journey, we sometimes feel we are making it up, and then our logical mind steps in. I say that all the time. Am I making this shit up? You know, it's like, how would I make up something that I never heard of or never knew? Yeah, that's what making it up sounds like, but where does it come from? Right. We feel, are we making it up? And then our logical mind steps in. Trust is key here in having a visual journey, surrendering to the divine. It is a good practice to start with recorded meditations, journeys that helps you to visualize what you need to. And you can record your own, because I have my own that I've recorded. And I have this one from years ago, that tape. With the funny music, the relax and sleep and the relax and energize tapes. I kept saying I was going to get them out. One key, if you are doing any shamanic journeying, is that you visualize yourself looking out of your own eyes in your visualization. You know, I did get this card last week. I just didn't read the book. Anyway. No, I did read the book. That's how I remember. But I was talking about something else because I remember this. Look out of your own eyes in your visualization. You are journeying, because I see it at the time. Whenever I have dreams or visions or meditating or whatever, I always see myself looking out of my own eyes. It's only sometimes when I see myself out there watching me do something, but I still know that that's me watching me do something, which sounds weird, but says, if you are looking at an image of yourself going about doing things in your visualization, this is normally you creating it. Wow, I just said that I've seen myself, I've watched myself looking at myself doing stuff, but knew it was myself. If you can realize this, try to bring your awareness into your body and see through your own eyes to journey. But remember, you can't ever do it wrong. That's the key. Just go with the flow, because that's when that logic steps in. Is this right? Well, hold up. Nope. Don't hold up. Just keep going. Oh, shoot. It says you can't do it wrong. Just go with the flow and be gentle on yourself. You can learn so much from the images you see. When you get back, write down what you have seen. As you write it down, it usually becomes very apparent what it all meant. Then if it doesn't, a lot of times you sleep on it. The next day, it's like, somehow it'll add up. It says follow what your inner guidance is telling you. Even if you think the situation is insurmountable, give yourself the time to work with this grid and allow other possibilities to be shown to you. And that takes trust. As I said before, that takes trust and surrendering to the divine. And if you have, I've had enough situations to know that when it says believe in the impossible or that these certain things can happen for you, to believe it can, because I've had enough positive things happen, where I know that's for real. That is not a lie. So let's see. What if it's possible that when I forgive others, I free myself? I choose to release what isn't servicing me, including non-forgiveness. Wow. I got this card the other day. Was it the last reading? It was either the last reading or the reading before that. And I thought about that with this family situation. What if it's possible that when I forgive others, I free myself? And I used to have a problem with forgiveness because I always thought that, like I said, okay, you gotta forgive them. But secretly, I thought that forgiving other people for hurting you, or even if it's a misunderstanding or whatever the situation was, I used to think that forgiving people meant that you were agreeing to what happened. And I guess I was so busy always trying to defend, like, I don't agree with that, I don't agree with that. And trying to equate forgiving and I didn't agree with that. I couldn't connect that. I didn't know how to connect that. But now I know, just because you forgive somebody, whatever happened could still, it was still wrong, may have been wrong, but it doesn't mean you got to remember it and live on it, and you can, let it go. You can let it go. And it is freeing. And when you just do it, you just say, boom, do it, without being like, okay, I'm going to forgive somebody tomorrow. I'm going to forgive them on Tuesday. When the situation presents itself, you just be like, boom, and do it. It's like, oh man, that was easier than I thought. You're like, shit, I could have been done that. But you didn't, and it didn't happen because it wasn't time. You still had to learn or grow or whatever to be at this point. But yeah, I choose to release what isn't serving me. If you want to grow, you have to release that. Including non-forgiveness. So non-forgiveness does not serve you. So when you do that, impossible things can happen. I said it like I'm talking to myself, and I am talking to myself. Serious. What if it's possible all channels of abundance are open to me and money flows to me with ease? I choose to be open and to receive. Well, that's self-damn explanatory. Because you gotta have abundance, prosperity, provisions. You gotta have money. You gotta have all that to live in this world and get shit done. You know. And I think that's a part of my adjustments are required as well. I need to get myself in the right place, in the right space, the right time to get what I need. And I know what I need. I gotta have stuff from my store and just whatever else. I gotta take care of my land. Gotta make sure my car's straight to get down there to get it taken care of. I got, just, yep. And so that's why you can't worry about it. Do what you're led to do and it will come. I know that's a part of the adjustments. I know that. What if it's possible for me to do what's uncomfortable, knowing that this is the path to growth? I choose to risk making mistakes and being uncomfortable for the sake of my expansion and joy. 100. Show the world the real you. That's not easy to do. And I'm not shy. But I think it has a lot to do with doubting. If all you've heard is doubts put in your head, you secretly have underlying doubts. And, when it gets uncomfortable, you doubt that you can get through an uncomfortable situation, even though you've been through a million uncomfortable situations. But if you're trying to have faith in your dreams and keep faith in your dreams and grow, and get to, fulfill your goals, then you have to risk making mistakes and being uncomfortable because you're going to grow. For the expansion of your joy and to be open to receive, on all levels and all channels, that's what you have to do, including releasing what doesn't serve you. Because hanging on to stuff that doesn't serve you basically gets in your way. It's something like non-forgiveness or forgiveness. A lot of times has to do with past. Whoa. Says, what if it's possible, it's safe for me to shine just as I am? I choose to share my gifts and my presence with authenticity and love. That's that showing the world the real you. And this that goes more with show the world the real you. This one about doing what's uncomfortable, knowing this is the path to growth, has to do more with the perspective card. Zooming out, like at the end of the day, the bigger picture is none of this matters. We're in the matrix. We're trying to just get through it. So yeah, you have to do some uncomfortable things. You have to make some choices. Which pill you want to take, which path you're trying to take. Just do it. Have the faith and do it. Use your insight. And you may as well do something that you're passionate about to help you get through it. It just makes sense. What if it's possible that what I'm experiencing is normal and okay? I choose to surrender to the process of expansion. Did I or did I not just say about expansion? Doing what's uncomfortable for the sake of expansion and joy. Surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the process of expansion, which requires adjustments. Sometimes you have to believe in the impossible just to even make those adjustments. You just have to like almost like blind faith, like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take this next step, believing that floor is gonna be there. But yeah, wow. So yeah, considering the situation and everything else that I've been going through, what I've been experiencing is normal and okay. And then remembering I've done this before. Right. Wow. I got this one too yesterday. What if it's possible that the universe is conspiring for my success? I choose to welcome divine help and synchronicity. Surrendering to the divine. Surrender to the process of expansion. Risk making mistakes. Being uncomfortable for the sake of joy and expansion. Be open and ready to receive. You got to take action. Have faith in your dreams. Believe in the impossible. Do those adjustments. Protect your heart. Have fun. It's a lot of things to do at once, but basically it's just taking a breath and doing what comes naturally. If your body say, have a little fun today. Have a little fun today. Relax today. Relax today. Roll up your sleeves. Roll up your sleeves. You know. But that's the thing. Going easy on yourself and not overdoing it and not trying to get it all done in one day. You know. What if it's possible? I keep getting these same cards. What if it's possible my creativity and abundance increase when I rest, relax, and play? I choose to include fun, quiet, and self-care every day in small and large ways. I swear I just got these same 2 cards, 3 cards like the last reading. That lets me know like that's my focus on what I have to do because I'm hard-headed with that. Who says that? But it's not because of a bad reason I'm hard-headed with it. It's because I'm always trying to check and make sure. Let me double and triple check. I got it straight because I want everything to pop off right. And it's like, we have to rest, relax, and play. Didn't I just say that? Listen to your body. If your body say relax, relax. If your body say play, have fun, have fun. If your body say roll up your sleeves, it's wild. I'm always amazed that these cards are in a line like that. It says, I choose to include fun, quiet, and self-care every day in small and large ways. I just said this yesterday. And that's really what I've been doing. And if you surrender to the divine and that's what you're being told, and that's what you do. And this card right here says, time and nature. Meditate. I can't help but grin because it's like, oh, and then here's another one. And as a result, what if it's possible that every day I become healthier and happier? I choose to radiate health, love, and joy. And that's 100. Because what's the point of doing all this anyway? So you can get some goals accomplished and feel good about yourself, your life, your situation. You know, and talking about, you know, heart protection and doing things you need, eating, having the right nutrition, enough sleep, you know, enough stamina, so you can make the right decisions to listen. You know, yep, I choose to radiate health, love, and joy. Wow, damn it. And my bottom deck energy says, what if it's possible that I'm surrounded by beauty? I choose to breathe in beauty that's around me. And that's 100. surroundings, my new place, you know, myself. I'm looking better and feeling better. Yep, everything around me. Yep. And just this whole process, you know, being able to be in tune and aligned spiritually. Get another piece of some more amethyst. Yeah. So I feel better. That's a nice way to release everything and get everything in order in my head. And know that no matter what is going on, you know, it's gonna be okay. And it is okay. I'm amazed. So all things align easily and effortlessly. I shall have peace.